Yo, boys and girls, it's Coach Paul over here on this little bit of a windy and cold day, but it doesn't matter because we are bowlers and this is what we do. But I'm here today. We're going to get in a very simple session. Got a couple of my teammates. We got Super Mario over here, big ball scorer, brick wall over here, Omar. But yeah, we're just going to get in a very simple session. We're getting some touches, just working on a little bit of scanning, some directional touches because you know that's what we love to do, and a little bit of dribbling, but nice and simple. All right, let's get to work.
All right, so we're starting this off with a very simple warm-up. All you're doing is literally dribbling through the cones. As you get through the cones, you play a give and go with your partner, and then they dribble through the cones. Now, some key details you want to be looking to do are, one, as my partner's arriving, I need to focus on which side do I shift to give a good angle for the give and go. The second thing, as I'm receiving the ball, can I take a directional touch towards the cones that I'm dribbling through? I think we did this for like 3 to 5 minutes, but we're really just doing it until we feel warmed up and ready to go for our next activities. Just a quick thing I wanted to mention for the sake of the video, I'm not going to be talking much through the rest of the video. It's really just going to be to explain how the activities work. But I do want to mention I'm going to be letting most clips just run through a majority of when we're doing the activity so you guys can get a bit more of a real sense of what our training actually looks like, including the mistakes. Because I think especially in this generation where usually you only see the best takes of things, it can be very easy to forget that making mistakes is a very natural thing, especially when you're training. So I'm going to leave a lot of that stuff in. With that being said, for the sake of this video not being like an hour long, I won't show you every single rep that we did of everything, and for some of the longer stuff I will cut it a bit shorter. So in this dynamic passing drill, you'll have your standing passer and your two guys doing the work. You'll play the pass to the standing guy, shuffle through the cones, open out an angle, receive that ball back, and then play a give and go with the next person that will then do the same. Key details are the angle in which you're receiving the pass and then making sure that you're taking a good directional touch.
Getting better, getting sharper. Yep, find my feet, find my feet, find my feet. Go. Every pass matters. It's got to be intentional. It's got to be intentional. Yep, there we go. Good pass. Yep, find my feet. There we go. Better. Yep. Good touch. There you go. Good touch, Omar. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. Now it's getting better. Yep. Again. Pick up quality. Pick up. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Keep that quality going. Yep, there you go. There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
Omar.
Good touch there, Omar. Yep.
Again.
That's fine. Can we clean it up when they put it under control?
Right,
Yes. It's not going to be perfect every time, so we practice more. Yep. And that's what Mario was doing. Yep. Oh, we got a friend to join us. Nice. All right, cool. And give it
So in the middle of our session, we actually had an unexpected surprise player that came and joined us. And he actually came bringing a friend as well. So our 3-person session ended up becoming a 5-person session for a little bit.
The other one coming. Play around him.
Yeah, over here. Fancy.
Again. Hey.
Yep.
Again. Oh, got you. Listen, nah.
Anyways, moving on to the next variation, it's basically the same thing, except instead of shuffling through the cones, you're now going to be dribbling through the cones. And the guy that's the place marker passer will be playing the ball back to your feet. Key thing you want to focus on is when you're getting that touch or that pass back from that standing guy, see if you can take your directional touch already attacking into the cones for your dribble, which you hopefully will see me do over here. So directional touch and then start dribbling through. And looks like our guest player has returned to get some extra work in again. This time, instead of us killing the momentum of our drill, we actually just tried to continue the drill, but going around the dog. Kind of like an extra cone, I guess you could say. And now for this last variation, the guy that was originally the standing passer will actually be taking a directional touch towards the cones, and they will be the one that's dribbling through. And then the passer just takes his place. So that way, all three of you are now rotating between doing the work. So there was that give and go. Mario makes a long pass to me and he takes my place. I take a directional touch towards the cones, dribble through, and then everything else is the same.
Push that touch out. As you go from here. There you go, yep. Push that touch forward. I got you, boy. Up there, here with the other goal.
For the sake of time, I'm just going to skip forward so we can move to the next activity. So for this next activity that is focused on scanning and turning, you'll have your guy in the middle that's doing the work. You'll have your two supporting guys on the outside making passes back. And then you'll have a bunch of gates scattered around the field. The guy in the middle will be receiving a pass from one player, turning out to the other player, and then passing to him through the gate. And the guys on the outside will just be moving to a new gate to stand behind each time they make a pass to the guy in the middle. Now, the key thing you really want to focus on is making sure that you're scanning and actually seeing where your teammate is moving to, then taking that first touch and opening all the way so that you're already facing where you want to make the pass. And that way you can minimize how many touches you need before you make the pass. Usually when we do this, we do them in rotations of either a minute or a minute and a half and then switch. Obviously, once again, for the sake of time, I'm just going to show just when I do it. But the other guys went as well, and we each did it, I think, 2 or 3 times. And finally, we end with my favorite activity, the Become Elite 1v1 game. Very simple to set up. Set up 3 gates. You have your attacker, you have your defender. Defender plays a pass and then presses. Attacker has to dribble through one of the gates and they get a point. And this activity is all about fun and creativity. So show off whatever skills you have in your locker. Think of the wildest things that you can do that will absolutely expose and embarrass your friends.
Now, but I haven't done the whole skew, so you got it, you got it. Let's go! Yes! Let's go!
That's a good skill. That's a good skill.
To keep this video under 10 minutes, I'm not going to show this whole activity, and instead I'm going to post it in a separate video for you guys. So we'll wrap up the video with this.
Oh, no, that went through the gate, man.